Game controllers are funny things, aren't they? All sticks and triggers and oh so many buttons to help you get your digital person to behave like an actual human being would if they were hacking or shooting their way through waves of nasty enemy scumbags. But what if all that was unnecessary? What if all you needed to wipe out big imposing foes was a single button? That's the exact scenario proposed by the very silly but surprisingly tough bullet hell shooter One Button Bosses from developer Midnight Munchies. The premise is simple. You control a ship which is constantly moving around a track and constantly firing using only a single button on either your controller or mouse. Tapping that button will change direction, and continuous movement in one direction will increase your speed, rate of fire and damage output. The faster you go, the more damage you deal. You aim this damage in the form of bullets at a single enemy in the centre of the track. Deal enough damage to this enemy and you defeat it, but of course the enemy is trying to deal damage back at you. That's where the challenge in One Button Bosses rears its head, as you have to avoid these attacks, which range from simple projectiles and AoE attacks to large sweeping beams and even homing missiles, all while trying to stay alive and maintain that top speed for peak DPS. You get 3 lives per encounter, lose all 3 lives and you lose the encounter, getting sent back to the campaign's map screen. The campaign is where you'll start your One Button Bosses adventure. It's a satirically whimsical tale of working your way up the corporate ladder by learning how to deal with new attacks before taking on increasingly difficult series of boss encounters. Each boss has a number of possible battles you can take on and win in best of sets, so 2 out of 3 or 4 out of 7 and such like. Each win earns you grind points, which will push you further along a track to earning new colour schemes to decorate the game's gorgeous 4-colour visuals in, and even new manoeuvre and weapon types that you can select before each fight. All of this is wrapped in a gorgeous minimalist aesthetic that'll look great on any screen. If campaign mode isn't your thing, you can also tackle a roguelike mode where you're tasked with progressing up 5 floors of random encounters. Each floor ramps up the difficulty, but each win will allow you to add a perk to your ship, from increased damage and faster firing to more lives and greater iframes. As with the campaign, roguelike mode also lets you earn grind points, which you can use to unlock more colours and weapon options to help you progress further in the campaign. If I could aim one criticism at One Button Bosses, it is that the difficulty curve is very steep. It's incredibly easy to make a mistake in one of the many boss encounters and throw the entire fight, and losing several times in a row can become a frustration. But that frustration doesn't last long, as the game is so darn adorable and the fights are so quick that you can easily drop from campaign to roguelike to kill some time and earn more GP. That's where One Button Bosses' strength really shows, is in its brevity. Quick encounters mean it's great for killing a few minutes, and it's ideally suited for play on a handheld PC like the Steam Deck, which was where I did all my playing. If you're looking for something that is both challenging and fun and won't take too much of your time, One Button Bosses is a great addition to your Steam library, especially if you're a handheld user. We're giving it 8.5 out of 10. Thanks very much to the folks at Midnight Munchies for supplying us with a code for this review. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and drop us a like down below. It'd be really appreciated. If you're playing One Button Bosses, don't forget to jump into the comments and let us know how you're finding it, and we will see you on the next NGB video. Bye for now.